Welcome to Natural Historical, where a story unfolds using tarot and oracle. Hey everybody! I decided to come out in nature and I want to give y'all a message from the earth or Gaia. Let's see what message Gaia has to say. And this is for the collective, all zodiac signs, whoever feel this message touched them or resonates. Okay, and I'm shuffling from 3 different decks. And I may just pull 1 card a piece. Just a little short message since I was out here enjoying the gifts that nature compliments us with. All right, first out. Love that you are different. So if you're odd or unique or eccentric type of person, Mother Nature, Earth, Gaia, and all that is saying, love who you are. Love your individuality. And this is like, wow, what is this? A half rabbit, half mosquito, half rat. So this person embodies all different types of, I don't want to say personality, but the uniqueness this person has, maybe partake in things that others have no belief in. Let's say to that note. I just did a reading this week for, I don't remember what sign, but so difference, oddness, eccentric seem like it's floating in the air. And people are going to start being free and unapologetic about being their, what society would call, different selves. All right. Next up, come together. This is from the fairies deck. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. I believe that. So the fairies are saying if the collective comes together and work as a team, my feelings and what I'm getting from this is we can balance out and have order on this earth without all the fighting with the racism, the political back and forth, you know, the who's at the top of the ladder or the pyramid, you know, bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, and who's more prioritized to have access to living a good, healthy, prosperous life, and not those that are at the bottom of the ladder or pyramid to be treated like servants, and what other word I can use for that, vagabonds, just wandering bums. Everybody should equally eat and enjoy what the earth has to gift us with, not just a select few. Full moon, completion. So what that's saying to me is, if everybody works together and accept others for being different, whether it be by financial status, racial background, religious, spiritual beliefs, that will be balanced, ordered, and complete. And of course, this is maybe by the next full moon, because guess what? Something is embarking to happen in the realm. I've been having some weird dreams, and one of the most recent dreams I had was like a one of those doomsday prophecy dreams. I'll share it. Yeah, I have enough time. So some drones were set out and they were set out by like some type of non-humanoid species. Might was like cybernetic, like, you know, how the Terminator was. If anybody's familiar with the Terminator movie, uh, these beings were like half, they were robotic but human in flesh. Like their skull or their skeletal was metallic, but on the surface they had like humanoid flesh. So they were sending out drones to attack humanity, and we had to take refuge at night, and we were told nobody was to have any lights on. No, the cell phones, nobody was able to use a cell phone, period. So if you had like a radio, you could still like use a radio or a TV. And it was like, whatever you do, don't put the TV on or turn the radio on, because people were listening to the news. It was like a way that they were able to transmit and you know, let everybody know that what was happening on the airwaves, you know. But they would do this in the daytime, so people was like tuning in to see when was the latest attack, how should they like take cover, where should they hide, so on and so forth. And also I remember in that dream it said something about this will be done in waves, meaning like every so many hours that these drones were going to be like firing like these laser things down on us or whatever. But anyways, in the daytime we was able to move around, you know, and try to get people all together, like lobby up to see, you know, how would we escape what was taking place, you know, gathering all the kids together, trying to gather food and stuff. And then it showed like when the night fall, all you could see was these red beams shining down from these drones looking for anything that moves to like attack. So I remember one portion of the dream, it was a couple and I could see them sitting on a sofa like watching a TV screen, and we were all like, what are you doing? Like, it was like, you know, it's nightfall, you can't watch that. And they were like pissed. It was like, well, just sitting here in the dark, you know, what else can we do? And we was like, you got to turn that TV off. And as we were arguing, debating back and forth with them, we were spotted, you know, the light alerted the drones that was flying around looking for any movement, you know, in the area where we were. And yes, they started shooting. So I take it the couple, I didn't see them, but I think they were destroyed. But the rest of the people who was in that, I think we were like in a it looked like a garage type area. But anyways, we kind of ran off. And I remember like one of the day scenes, a helicopter was hovering over us, and it we got away just before it crashed. But when it landed on the ground, the impact from it, like, it just like threw everybody like off, like. But not very many died, of course. You know, a lot of us was able to get some distance away from when it actually crashed. And when it crashed, it kind of slid toward us. So I'm kind of thinking that something is in the making to upset, you know, to kind of upset our well-being. But so, and I just wanted to kill a little bit more time, you know, sharing that dream with y'all. But anyways, humanity needs to get itself together and accept that everybody's not going to be on the same page. And, you know, there's multi races of other people. One race can't be superior over others. And if this doesn't come to an agreement, you know, and they complete this mess, I'm going to say, then we don't know what the fate of us is, y'all. So continue to pray, stay safe, you know, because all that's taking place that we're seeing in the news is shaking the balance of things up. You know, it's not a good feeling, but overall, don't live every day letting that ponder on your mind. Just stay prayed up, stay safe, and try to continue to live in love and give and receive peace. All right, talk to you later.